Well, it has been just over 8 years since I unboxed the Nintendo Switch 1.
Oh, dude, that's satisfying. Hold on. Wow. Okay.
Check out that video. And I was in 8th grade when the first Switch came out. Now, I just graduated college. We have the Nintendo Switch 2, 8 years later. Wow. So, let's get into it. Here's the front of the box. Here's the side, or left side. Here's the back. And here's the right side. This is the Mario Kart World Bundle. I was lucky enough to get it. This is Switch number 46 from GameStop out of, I think, 59. So, let's see. First things first, gotta peel off this little piece of tape here. I don't have scissors or anything like that, so we're gonna improv. Ooh, here it comes. Ooh, it's upside down. Whoops. Okay. Wow, look at that. Right there. That's the console. I got my first time touching it. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So, we have the right Joy-Con, which is like the salmon red color. Yeah, cool. And this is the blue Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con. I gotta say, it definitely looks better in person. I didn't really like how it looked on the renders. And this, oh, it's heavy, is the Nintendo Switch 2. This is the main console right here. You can see, I don't know how big my hand is, but I don't know. It's definitely bigger though. I can tell just by holding it, it looks more like an iPad than like the first Nintendo Switch, which is like an iPad mini. Oh, just touched it. Look at that. Look at that. Let's try out the kickstand. All right, a little weird. A little weird. Definitely better than the Switch 1 kickstand. Although I think I might prefer the OLED kickstand. Wow, already messing it up, but there's that. Nintendo Switch 2. All right, let's see. We got I think it's a microphone, I'm not sure. The game card, headphone jack still, USB Type-C port on top, the vents. I have no idea what this button is, although I assume if you could see it, that's a syncing button, and then volume and power, which I will not press just yet. Wow, I already got a ton of dust on the screen. And here's the bottom. You can see there are speakers and the USB Type-C port. Check out dim apples. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is in the box. So, move this, lift this up, and we got something in here. I don't know. It's complicated. So, put this up, and here's the code for Mario Kart World. Yay! Awesome. I definitely recommend getting the bundle because you'll save $30. Here's an HDMI cord, and here you can see that pretty typical stuff. And here are the new Joy-Con docks. Not docks, sorry, the grips. It's the blue one, and this is the red one. Very nice. Let's see what we got here. The new Joy-Con grip. Is this called a grip? I don't remember. Just the one where like you can play like this. I never loved it, but I'm glad they're bringing it back. I have some friends that are diehard, whatever this is called, fans for the Switch 1. Here's the power, the AC adapter. A lot more QB this time than the last one. And you'll notice it's two separate things. So you have the AC adapter, and then you have the cord separately. Well, I wouldn't recommend separating them because then you'll totally lose it. And finally, we have the dock. Wow, definitely feels heavier than the first one. I would say nicer. I like the shape a lot more. Oh, you can see the inside there. Kind of fingerprinty, but I don't really care. Let's see, you have two USB ports on the left side, same as the Switch 1. And then up here, you pop it off, and you have AC adapter, HDMI, and LAN. That is a nice addition. It's great to have a LAN port. See there? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a LAN port on there. Really nice, because you need to buy like a Ethernet adapter for the Switch 1, which is kind of crazy. In 2020, actually came out in 2017, I'll cut it some slack. But alright, let's get some of the stuff out of the way and power on the Switch 1. Wow, this is exciting. Okay. It's just sitting to me. So we have the, I don't know if I called it the Switch 1, I meant the Switch 2. First Joy-Con going in. Ooh, this feels nice. This feels way better than the first Joy-Con. Like, it's just bigger. That just helps a lot. Let's see. Oh, wait, it's on the side this time. All right. Here goes nothing. That was nice. That was good. All right. Let's put on the blue Joy-Con. Can you see that? Boom. That's nice. Whoa, this console's huge. This is not a portable anymore. Look at this. This thing is so big. I'm gonna take out my Switch OLED real quick just to show you guys, so you can get a good idea of the size comparison. I'll put them right next to each other. Look at that. This is the Switch 2, and this is the Switch OLED. Wow, look how much bigger. Let me line them up. Look how much bigger the Switch 2 is in the Switch OLED. This is Switch 2 back here. The screen's bigger, the controllers are bigger. Trying to make it like a good perspective. Yeah, so definitely bigger. I don't play the Switch 2, or I don't play the Switch OLED in public that much. Let's try taking off the controllers. So you press, how do you press on this? Oh, you pull to the right, and look, I don't know if you can see that. Well, now you can, but you press the button on the back, you push it away from the console, and it just pops off like that. Real nice. And you can't really pull it off without pressing that button, so seems secure enough. I don't think I'll have any problems with it, maybe like a baby will. But let's power it on. Press the power button. Oh, I'm excited. Wow, this feels so much better to hold in the hand. Like, it's just bigger. That helps so much. All right, this is so cool. Like, it's telling you to attach the right Joy-Con here. Cool. Select next with the controller move. Sure. We'll connect to TV later. Skip that. Okay, let's put this back on. Wow, that feels nice. Look at this magnet. Nice. So cool. How does this look? Snaps in. Snaps in. Interesting. This definitely, like, I don't know. It's better than the first Joy-Cons just because the controllers are bigger. Like the X, Y, and B buttons, these buttons just feel so much bigger than on the first controller. The chat button down there is cool. Right, so first let's put on the red grip. Right, so it's not magnetic, I think, but how do you pop this off like that? Is it? No, it's not magnetic. You just push it on. There goes that. And then now let's put on the blue. Wait, is that right? Yeah, like this. Boom. Now you got these in. You can play like this. Cool. The buttons feel clicky. Feels nice. Not much else to say. What's that button? Oh, they have the mouse in here too. Let's see, yeah. You know what? That doesn't feel terrible. I thought it'd feel much worse. I can see myself actually using that for like shooters and stuff. It seems cool. So you can see with the Mario Kart World bundle, it doesn't come installed. You have to scratch this off for the download code. So I'll go ahead and do that. So cute. So that's the first time you open it. I did miss the Nintendo Switch 2 part. It had a little animation. But it's all good. Let's go ahead and go to the eShop, see what's popping, and get Mario Kart World downloaded. I don't know how much of this will show. Also, I skipped some of the setup stuff. It was just Wi-Fi, syncing with Nintendo Network. The data transfer, which like I don't have my main Switch on me, so I can't really do right now. Alright, so you put in the code from the little card they include, and looks like I should now have Mario Kart World downloading. Awesome. Okay. Guess I have to link my other Switch now. I'm just following the instructions on the Switch 2. It says to go to virtual game cards. Please wait. Link. Let's see, I'm doing it on both of them. Ooh, nice. Okay, so now what? Nice. Sweet, so Mario Kart World is downloading. And actually, this is a pretty good way to show the Switch 2 is way bigger than the Switch OLED. Yeah, this is a Switch OLED, and that's a Switch 2. So, bigger, I would say. I mean, it's undeniable by the measurements, but yeah. Let me compare the screens, maybe. This looks good. The maximum brightness on OLED versus Switch 2. You be the judge. Look pretty similar to me. I think the OLED has a plenty bright screen, honestly. Wow, this is so cool. I'm so excited. How long is Mario Kart World going to take to download? 1 hour and 24 minutes. No way. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my Switch 2 unboxing. That is a Switch 2 again. It looks nice. I'm excited to use it. No games that I have for it yet, but once those download, I'll come back. I'll pop back in, talk about my experience. I'm excited to play Mario Kart World. If you guys want to play with me, I will be live streaming this summer. So there is my friend code. Boop. On screen also. That wasn't really helpful to show you then. But yeah, I play Smash. I play Mario Kart World, and I'm excited to play this thing. It's cool. I don't know. There's not much else to say. I think it feels like it's nicer than the Switch OLED. Yeah, I like the screen size. Like it's good. I'm not a super big portable gamer for the Switch, so yeah. Not excited to buy a whole bunch of new accessories, a new screen protector, new carrying case, but it's going to be a good time. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.